we're leaving our room. This block of flats, these beautiful old tiles. Old, I think Art Deco 30s stuff. Absolutely magnificent. Look at that. They're actually 3D relief as well. Bloody lovely. We stopped for breakfast. We caught the attention of this. She's grinding up walnuts for the baklava. Look at this. Now, what it is, we just walked into like a Greggs next door. We didn't like that. So we've ordered a piece of this yogurt pita. And we've ordered a piece of this Prikoska Perica. That's our breakfast. That looks amazing. There we go. So it's spongy. So it tastes like. Nice vanilla taste. What about yours? It's kind of moussey, but I'm not sure if it is.
What?
Nice?
Yeah, it is. It's sponge and like a weird cheesy thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's curd or.
Could be.
I like the top.
This is like that, a bit curdy, a bit slightly sour, spongy and sour. It's more like a cream cheese and a.
Oh, you said it was cheese.
It's not sweet and it's not savoury.
You said it was cheese.
Glorious old buildings, all a bit run down. But then, Pete and Test Tube Babies come along and brighten it all up. Look at this, there's loads going on, look. Loads. There she is, there's Debbie. There's Debbie, 80s party. Of course she wouldn't be there. That's an 80s party, they're just using her picture. Because Debbie Harry sells, sex sells. Look, they got loads of bands on, so it's really happening here. It's nice to see all these fly posters, to be honest. Quite a few second-hand clothing shops here. Look at this, look at this. This is all proper 1980s. They love the 80s out here, apparently. There's even an 80s museum. Look. So 80s. There's Mother Teresa and a little police smart car. But this is more important. Look at that.
So there's even more museums on this one. Museum with a cravat, mini train, chocolate museum. How many museums can you possibly need?
Quite a lot. I want to go to mini train museum. I want to go mini train museum. I want to go I want to go mini train museum. That grand old building, and they put all them tacky little posters in the middle, in the windows. And the trams everywhere, man. They're constant, they don't stop. Ahead of you, you see the world's shortest funicular, so an uphill railway. I would go on there, but I can't really see the point. And behind it is a tower. I don't know what the tower's about, but it is on the signs, on the brown boards, because they never have enough of them. And it says the tower. Oh, here it comes. Well, there you go. So anyway, you've also got entrance 2, 3 to Tunnel Gritch. So there's a tunnel which goes under the hill to save you going over the hill. What do you say about me being over the hill? Well, I don't know exactly where it is. We might come back to it later, but for now, it's just a tunnel under the hill.
Okay.
So you can go up the funicular, or you can go down through the tunnel.
If you want to go.
The what?
That museum.
I don't want to go get tied up in there. Come on, laugh. Do you like rock music? Now, Al has a theory on this, don't you?
Yeah, right. All of the men that we've seen that are local have hair. Mark has no hair, so I reckon these people trying to sell their CDs know that he's not local and is a tourist, and that's why they're targeting him about rock music. Not that you look like a rocker, you just got no hair. Everyone's got hair.
It's a theory. Everyone has a theory. Everyone has an arsehole as well.
I just tell you, down here somewhere there's that cafe chocolate shop. When I get bored of you, I'm going to go there.
Well, that'll never happen then. She guards the entrance to the market. Bit of Zagreb rhyming slang at us. On your heads, buy some bread. There we go, look, walnuts and dried figs and lots of fruit. Lots of fruit, fruits and veggies. This is the big market. Look at that, comb honey. And the honey that we got the other day was amazing, so you can imagine. They love making honey here, there's hives everywhere. Look at that beautiful church over there as well, look at that. Wandered into the upper town, look at this. Lovely, isn't it? Now it's quite fortunate that I'm not massively into cathedrals, because if I was and I travelled all this way, I'd be gutted. I'd be like, let's take that cathedral. Anyway, we look at the lower bit. Well, not all of it, because we can't get through because of the terrace fencing. That's really beautiful porch.
What happened in 40 years ago, so in 1980, 100 years later?
Lovely. You can tell it's the Balkans. Even the Virgin Mary comes tooled up. Here's the famous Tolkien's house. I don't know why it's a famous Tolkien's house, but it seems to be that it is now a bar. Those little statues, this one looked like plastic, but there's loads of bronzes everywhere. This is quite nice actually, I'm quite liking Zagreb. After the disappointment of Zadar, I'm surprised. This is absolutely lovely, this little sundial here. Now it's saying it's about 10 o'clock, it's actually about 11 o'clock. But of course we're an hour ahead because it's still summer for another couple of weeks before the clocks change, I think. Yeah, this is lovely, this whole bit. Definitely come up here to the upper town and wander along. A lot calmer, a lot quieter. Oh man, punk chicken. Well, goodbye, beautiful big square in Zagreb. Time for us to make a move. This is absolutely beautiful. Just a few more hours till they're on. Look at that. Somebody's nicked the poster. Smells nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Chestnuts. Those are amazing looking mushrooms. Yeah. It's got his fire going and he's got his little burner there, and we've got a big bag.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Danke, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Grazie.
English.
English. Lovely. Let's have a look.
It's a much bigger portion than yesterday.
Yeah. I'm miles away in the distance, but here's a train. First one I've seen. Ugly old thing. Looks electric. About halfway between Zagreb and Banja Luka is Jasenovac Memorial Centre. This is the site of the third largest concentration camp in Europe. There's a small car park and a museum. In the centre of the site, a memorial. This is a relief dedicated to the victims of fascism in Jasenovac, created in 1968. And out there in the distance is the memorial itself. Walking in, entrance is free of charge. There are some leaflets here that give you a basic guide. This appears to be a book of the names of the 100,000 or so victims believed to have died here. Timeline, a small museum. Rather than being an extermination camp in the sense of Treblinka and Auschwitz and what have you with the gassing, most of the 100,000 people killed here were killed one on one by hand. You see it says tools used for killing inmates: knife, mallet, axe and hammer. All of these were found on the site of Camp 3 brickworks, Jasenovac and in Gardena. Names of victims are etched on glass panels overhead and on the wall at the end. County District of Panja sent it to the County Police District Brod on the River Sava, directing 83 train cars of gypsies to the camp. These shackles were found in 1945 on the site of Camp 3 brickworks, Jasenovac. A 1,200 metre long fence, 2 to 3 metres high, 2 rows about a metre apart. In between were bundles of barbed wire, so you couldn't get through. Nothing could get through. Zagreb was the location of the largest number of mass executions and mass graves in the Jasenovac concentration camp, situated on the right bank of the Sava River. The area was isolated, which made it convenient for mass liquidations. Inmates had to make the chains with which Eustachians would shackle them, had to sharpen the knives themselves, had to make the mallets themselves. This is a table of victims by ethnicity and gender. The majority were Serbs, 46,685 known victims. These are camp correspondence cards, which allowed prisoners to keep in touch with their loved ones. The camp operated continuously from 23rd August 1941 to 22nd April 1945. This canvas purse or shmarka belonged to inmate Katica Grudinic Sibic, killed in Camp 3 brickworks, Jasenovac, on April 21st, 1945. This brick was made in Camp 3 brickworks, Jasenovac, with engraved words Ladislav Kostovsky. Ladislav Kostovsky was taken from the camp to Lonja by the Eustachians and hanged on October 14th, 1944. Departure of detainees to work on the embankment at Camp 3 brickyard. It's from the Memorial Museum site. You can walk up and along this embankment, along the railway siding, along the side of the river. There's a train and cattle cars over there and the memorial over there. This heavy metal tablet depicts the camp layout. The mounds and pits depict various buildings from the site. The track up to the memorial monument is made of railway sleepers. And over here you're looking at the whole camp area. The heavy rainfall last week caused a massive amount of flooding in Bosnia, some of it with tragic consequences. We're now seeing a lot of it as we come back in towards Banja Luka. Look at you! Look, that's this whole sausage that you're eating. Look at that! Look at that! You're lovely. You're lovely. I would take you home. I would take you home. Without question, I would, because you're so lovely. You still got space for more sausage. Well, that's the last of it. That's the last. Oh, just run away then. What a lovely little girl you are. Well, I hope that you can find somewhere nice and warm for the winter. Yeah, we got to go now. Sorry, you can't come. You don't want to go to Banja Luka anyway. Better here. Look, you've got the forest and the trees now. Just sniff and run around. Yeah. Lovely dog you are. Lovely dog. I'm out in Banja Luka, in the middle of a housing estate of apartments, and we're going off to find something to eat. So I got myself chicken savapi. This looks shit. You've got fish fingers. I said you're just going to get fish fingers.
Yeah, but it said rice, mushrooms, and I've got cabbage.
These are absolutely gopping. I've basically got the chip butty. That's it. That is shit. I'm not even taking it for a dog. I wouldn't feed that to a street dog.